Hello, so today we're going to be making puff puff. This is my mom's puff puff recipe. I remember when she came to Lagos and a lot of you were asking, oh Sisi Emi, tell Momsi to film her puff puff now. Anyway, I went to worry and I told her, Mommy, you have to film this puff puff recipe. So let's get into it. For the complete recipe and ingredients used, you have to check my blog. I've listed everything out there. So what she's doing now is she's adding some yeast. You need yeast for puff puff, and she's going to add some warm water, not boiling water, warm water to this. You're also going to need flour, baking flour, and you're also going to need sugar. The measurements, like I said, are on my blog. So you're going to mix everything together. So now she's adding the warm water to the yeast and she's going to leave this for a few minutes until it's ready. Look at her mixing it. Next, she's going to put some flour aside. She's going to measure sugar. She's going to put a well in the middle for eggs. Eggs make your puff puff fluffier. She's going to put eggs and then mix it all together with her hands. Mom likes putting pepper. I love pepper in my puff puff. And there's something else she puts, which you're going to see when we start frying this puff puff. So she's going ahead to mix everything together till it becomes very soft. Along the way, she adds a bit of water, not hot water, not cold water, just mild tepid water, okay? And she's just going to mix everything together with her hands. I forgot to mention that you have to add nutmeg. We didn't have nutmeg that day. Like, nutmeg is optional, so you can either use it, or if you don't have it, you can leave it out. But sometimes I like it with nutmeg. When it gets to this consistency, she's going to add the yeast to it. So you have to, like, puff puff is one of those things you have to really look at when you're doing it, because you have to measure your water, measure your yeast and everything, so it's not too runny. So she's just going to mix everything, cover, okay? You need to cover it and put it in a warm place. Some people can put on the oven and turn it off and just put it in a warm oven, or put it in a warm microwave. And not say turn on your microwave, or maybe microwave that just finished working, put it in your microwave. But Momsi is going to put hers in her stove because that place is very, very warm. In a pot or in a deep pan, you need to pour hot oil, and this is what she adds onion. I love the flavor onion gives to puff puff. So that's what she adds that makes it extra special. And now you are just going to scoop the puff puff mixture into the hot oil. This is something I've never been able to get right. My puff puff has never looked very round, but it doesn't need to be perfect. As far as it tastes amazing, and this puff puff was so good, and we had it on a very cold rainy day. Once your puff puff is ready, you will notice it will float to the top and the bottom would become brown, and all you have to do is flip it once and it's okay. This is the finished puff puff. I hope, and I'm going to try Momsi's recipes so that my puff puff ministry can move to the permanent site. Hopefully you love this recipe, and don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. I will speak to you guys in my next video. Bye.